day, everyone. Hope you're finding this Thursday to be a good day for you and a blessed day. And so we are grateful for the time that we have together, albeit short, but it's still hopefully helpful to you. We continue the daily Psalms for Hope from Psalm 116. It reads, I love the Lord because he has heard my voice and my pleas for mercy, because he inclined his ear to me. Therefore I will call on him as long as I live. The snares of death encompassed me. The pangs of Sheol laid hold of me. I suffered distress and anguish. Then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, I pray, deliver my soul. Gracious is the Lord and righteous. Our God is merciful. The Lord preserves the simple. When I was brought low, he saved me. Return, O my soul, to your rest, for the Lord has dealt bountifully with you. For you have delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, my feet from stumbling. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I believed, even when I spoke, I am greatly afflicted. I said in my alarm, all mankind are liars. What shall I render to the Lord for all his benefits to me? I will lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his peoples. Precious is the sight in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. O Lord, I am your servant. I am your servant, the son of your maidservant. You have loosed my bonds, my bonds. I will offer to you the sacrifice of thanksgiving and call on the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people, in the courts of the house of the Lord, in your midst, O Jerusalem. Praise the Lord. I like this psalm a lot. It talks about calling upon the Lord in our distress and loving the Lord for his goodness to us. We have been talking a lot about trusting in the Lord and recognizing that he does go before us, as the last Sunday's sermon indicated, and that he is with us. But the thing that struck me from this psalm as I was reading it was verse 10. It says, I believed, even when I spoke, I am greatly afflicted. So what I get from that is that the fact that the psalmist, the person who wrote this, was in tune with his or her faith so much that it says, I believed, even when I spoke, I am greatly afflicted. So in the midst of something that was really troubling this person, they still believed. And I think that's a great word for us, especially sitting on this week 9 of this stay-at-home order. This is driving us nuts in a lot of ways, but it doesn't preclude our faith. I believed, even when I spoke, I am greatly afflicted. I believe that God can do what he can do. I believe God has a plan. I believe God knows that plan and will work it out for his sake and for our good, and that he will be with us throughout all of this, as he is showing himself to be. Our strength is in him. Therefore, I will call on him as long as I live, verse 2 says. Because he inclined his ear to me, I will call on him as long as I live. And I will believe in the midst of affliction. I will believe in the midst of troubling things that happen in my life. I will continue to have faith, even when things don't look promising. And so that's a great word for us today. We're going to get out of this. This is going to end. But the key to all of this is where we are putting our trust. What do we believe our God to be? And how do we continue to have that faith in the midst of anything that we go through? It's a great word for us today. I believed, even when I spoke, I am greatly afflicted. That says it all. I hope you have a blessed day and be a blessing to someone around you. Amen.